Big Floyd in Northeast PA's Classic Rock, 5 minutes after 7 on a Wednesday morning, and just because the government's shut down doesn't mean Rock 107 is. In fact, we're stepping up with some free cool concert tickets, aren't we, Kate?
Yes, we are, because Kansas is going to be at the Community Arts Center in Williamsport this Thursday, and we have your free tickets.
Free tickets. You can hear them doing like Dust in the Wind and Fight Fire with Fire and Carry On Wayward Son, but you got to play our game, Classic Rock video game, where we take a great classic rock song, make it sound like it came out of a video game from the 1980s. Something like this, Kate. Like we know what that is.
Back in Black.
Back in Black by AC/DC. This one might be just as easy.
Okay.
Here's today's classic rock video game song. Do you know it?
Yes, I got it. We're good.
We need people to come up with this and tell us. If you can identify today's classic rock video game song, you could win the tickets to see Kansas tomorrow night. Get on the Rock Lines. Caller 1-888-ROCK-107, 1-888-762-5107. Call us, tell us the song, and you could win.
Cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code COOL for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
10 minutes now after 7 o'clock on a Wednesday morning. It's Prospector Show. Good morning, I'm Prospector.
Good morning, I'm Kate.
Kate, we are giving away something cool when we play Classic Rock video game. What do we got today?
Tickets to see Kansas in Williamsport tomorrow.
Here's the Classic Rock video game song you need to know. I don't think it can get any easier.
Yeah, that one's pretty easy.
Let's go to the Rock Lines here. Rock 107, do you know today's Classic Rock video game song? Do ya?
We Will Rock You.
We Will Rock You by Queen. Yeah, man. Woo! Who's this?
This is Jason Rogers.
Congrats, you're going to see Kansas. You're a winner from Rock 107.
Thank you.
Now, coming up, Kate, we're going to be talking about stupidity, dumb things. Are you ready?
The idiots that we are.
The dumb ways we got hurt. It's coming up here on Rock 107.
Does Pennsylvania have a budget yet?
What do you think? Of course we don't.
This has been Does Pennsylvania have a budget yet?
Days of the New, Northeast PA's Classic Rock, 7:31 on a Wednesday morning. Inexplicably still here, kind of like Andy Richter on Dancing with the Stars. It's Prospector Show on Rock 107. Kate, talking about dumb ways we got injured. Me jumping over a space heater in a basement that I didn't need to jump over. Cracked my head open, had to get 5 stitches in my head.
Me poking a hole through the webbing of my fingers to open silly string.
These are the kind of things we want to hear this morning. We're looking for those dumb stories, and we're going to the Rock Line. Dumb ways you got injured on Rock 107.
When I was a kid, I was like a janitor for a while.
Yeah.
I was mopping the floor, with the big mop with the tail with the wheels on it and everything, and the ringer for the mop.
Absolutely.
Well, one day I wasn't paying attention, and I let the ringer go. It came back and nailed me right in the and not only that, everybody around was just laughing their off. I felt like a yam bag.
You think?
This one is so good. Jeff from your Instagram said, decades ago, I hit a bong while sitting on the floor, followed up by standing up too quickly, stumbling across the room, split my head open on a 55-gallon aquarium filled with all kinds of fish and things like that. Resulted in stitches in my head as well.
You think? I mean, come on. How could that not happen to you? Texted in on the Rock Lines. In the early 2000s, while building a house, I swept dirt off plywood decking into the basement, and I got a large sliver in my thumb. I thought I'd removed it all, but it bothered me, and weeks later it got infected. I had to have surgery to remove the small piece of wood that was still stuck in my hand.
Oh, God.
Dumb ways you got injured onto the Rock Lines, Rock 107.
Yeah, I got 2. One of them was I rolled over to pet the dog while I was still in bed and threw out my back for 2 weeks.
Okay.
And the other one was stepping off a curb. I broke my ankle.
Just simply stepping off the curb.
just simply stepping off a curve.
There are some crazy ways to get hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I mean, I tore a muscle in my leg climbing stairs in my basement one day, so I get it. I'm old, though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I figure that's just the price of aging at this point, right?
Sue from your Twitter said, FYI, if you step on a garden hoe like they do with rakes in the cartoons, it does indeed come back up and smack you in the face. I cracked a cheekbone that way. There's no way.
I love that one. That's so awesome. We're talking about the dumb ways you got injured here on Rock 107.
Guy from your Facebook said, I slid a KC 650 into the back bumper of a school bus.
I have no idea what a KC 650 is. Kawasaki, maybe?
Yeah, maybe it's some sort of dirt bike.
It sounds like it could be an air conditioner, too. I don't know why you would slide that into the back of a school bus.
Dumb and dangerous, nevertheless.
That's what we're looking for here. The dumb ways, the stupid ways, the crazy ways you got injured. Onto the Rock Lines, Rock 107.
I shot myself in the penis with a nail gun.
All right, wait a second. Let's hear the whole story.
I was hanging molding in my bathroom.
Right.
I just remodeled my house, and I was standing on top of the toilet, and the one nail never hit. And as I was going down to move it to the other side, the gun slipped, and my finger was on the trigger.
And boom!
Boom!
Was it the worst pain you ever had in your life?
There was no pain. It was like, I guess would be like getting a piercing.
Really?
Yes. Then I had to go to the hospital where my wife works to get checked out.
So now everybody's in there going, oh, we saw her husband's yank.
Yep. And the worst part about it is they had a little Chinese nurse, and she goes, well, let me put my glasses on to see this injury.
I feel like he was just in shock. I feel like there would have been pain there.
Yeah, it probably was. But I do love that. So, well, let me put my glasses on to look at the injury. That's the best part of that story to me.
Clay from your Instagram said, maybe 5 years ago, playing softball, running after a hit, stepped into a hole in the field covered by grass and basically tore my Achilles.
Yeah, this is the deal. These are the dumb ways we got injured on Rock 107.
Life's pretty tough right now. There's plenty of bad news, but it's not all bad. It's time for the brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
A wildlife photographer named Sean Miller is in the news for helping out some crustaceans. He looks for hermit crabs using trash as their homes, things like bottle caps and PVC pipes, and he offers them actual shells instead. He started a project called Make the Switch for Nature, where people donate shells that he leaves in areas where hermit crabs live. He's helped rehome hundreds of crabs and picked up a whole lot of trash along the way.
Thanks. We needed that. The brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
4 minutes after 8 o'clock, it's Wednesday morning. Australian Electric Company, AC/DC, from the American debut album High Voltage, from their second one in Australia called TNT at Northeast PA's Classic Rock.
Are you done?
I'm just saying that's important information that we need to convey, okay?
Rock College.
That's right. It's Prospector Show here on Rock 107, and this story may prove, Kate, that tunnels are safer for Pennsylvania than potholes are.
PennDOT employees were out conducting a routine inspection in Edwardsville when they accidentally wandered into a nearby tunnel the other day.
I saw this on Channel 22 and 28 yesterday, and I'm like, wow, even the people in charge of making sure we know where to drive couldn't find their way out of a tunnel. Authorities say everyone had made it out safely, eventually.
And if you're down for getting lost, this incident has inspired a brand new travel experience you might want to check out.
Looking for adventure?
ELO, Don't Bring Me Down, Northeast PA's Classic Rock. It's Prospector Show on Rock 107. And Kate, I think it's important for all of us to understand each other a little bit better.
We can take a step towards doing that if we spend a little time in each other's heads.
And now it's time for another episode of 1 Minute Inside a Woman's Head.
It's my birthday, gifts from friends and family. I'm so excited to unwrap and see a t-shirt that says live, laugh, love on it? Really? Have I come to this? And why do all the 3-word sayings now have periods after every word? Best period movie period ever period. It's overdone. This period shirt period sucks. Period. I can't wear this. I mean, live, laugh, love can't possibly sum up life for people, right? It leaves out so many important things like donut and binge watch Gilmore Girls. People even get tattoos of it. That's worse than having a bumper sticker express your feelings.
My other car is a boat.
Really? Well, you drive like you're fishing. All right, maybe this next gift will be better. Oh, it's another saying t-shirt. Cocktail time with pictures of martini glasses. Well, this is what happens when you tell people you don't want gift cards.
And that was another episode of 1 Minute Inside a Woman's Head.
And Kate, before the commercials, we did something enlightening.
Spent a minute inside a woman's head.
Well, now it's time to spend time in a man's head.
But a man's attention span is so much shorter.
And now it's time for another episode of A Few Seconds Inside a Man's Head.
It's Jill's birthday in the office. I hope she loves that shirt I got her. Live, laugh, love. I see it on Facebook and Twitter all the time. I hope I get an FBI shirt on my birthday. Federal Booby Inspector. Classic, man.
And that was another episode of A Few Seconds Inside a Man's Head.
The smell of feet.
Please, sir, put some shoes on.
It's Prospector Show on Rock 107. And Kate, there's a hot new trend at work. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
No shoes allowed.
That sounds like a nightmare.
So years ago, I used to have another co-host in the studio. His name was Dave. Dave would often do the show barefoot, and it freaked me out to no end. I don't think I could do this whole thing.
I really, 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 really don't like feet. I don't even like my own feet.
Right.
So the idea of like other people's feet, especially here in this office, hey.
Oh, so now something wrong with my feet? Is that what you're saying?
You know.
Fortune magazine just did a big story on it. Guardian says it's happening in England, too. More and more companies are banning shoes at work, especially startups. Now, you can wear socks, you can wear slippers, or you can go barefoot. But leave those shoes at the door, Kate.
Okay, I can get behind the slipper thing because I wear slippers at home, like, religiously.
Right.
So I can get behind that.
Now, I've had like Hey Dude stuck in a drawer or something like that to wear here. But it's been a while since I've done that because what happens is I'm like, oh, I wish I had those shoes to wear at house, and then I bring them home. But the idea is not to avoid vacuuming. It's to make the office feel a little bit more relaxed and collaborative. Makes people less anxious. I don't know about that. So would you want to work at a place where people's feet are free to breathe?
No. No.
Something that the no shoes approach sounds nice, but I fall into the unconvinced category myself.
Yeah, I like the idea, like the smell that my brain is already imagining is freaking me out, man.
Well, let me just say this. Right now I have on shoes, but I'm not wearing socks. So you think if I took my feet off after being up since 2:35 or so this morning, I think they'd smell?
I'm trying not to think about it.
Let me put my foot up on the counter here and see how it goes. Listen, you might call it relaxing or collaborative. I'll tell you what I call it. My coworker's toe jam is now my problem. As decided by you at rock107.com.
We uncover the most baffling, ridiculous, pathetic, cockeyed, laughable, preposterous blunders in the world of misdeeds. Nominee number 1.
This is a very 2015 way to pick a fight. 2 idiots in Texas are facing charges after their weird Netflix prank started a fight that involved gunfire. A 20-year-old guy in San Antonio hopped on Netflix last week and realized someone changed his username. It's not clear what they changed it to, but the cops said it was some sort of insult. He decided the 2 guys he knew were the ones who changed it, 19-year-old Brian Reynolds and 18-year-old Anthony Constant. He told police he felt disrespected by the prank and agreed to fight both of them, so they met up and went at it. Anthony and Brian had a gun with them, and one of them used it to pistol whip the guy. Then a shot was fired by mistake. One report said they were fighting over the gun, and the bullet ricocheted off the ground, hitting the victim, but apparently he's okay. It sounds like the guy they fought took a beating, but it looks like Brian did too. His face is all banged up, but in the mugshot, he's in a neck brace. He and Anthony are both facing charges for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Nominee number 2.
This guy's interaction with cops could have ended with a light chuckle. Instead, 3 cops on horseback were riding around Lubbock, Texas Monday when they saw a guy walking on the street instead of the sidewalk. He seemed suspicious, so they went up and talked to him. They thought he might have had drugs on him, so they asked to search his pockets, and he said no. Then one of the cops made a dumb joke that got taken way too seriously. He joked that the horse he was on was a drug-sniffing horse, and the guy immediately took off running. There's chest cam footage of the whole thing. Officer William Trotter is the one who made the joke. His partner told a reporter they thought the guy fleeing was also a joke, but then he didn't stop. He took off down an alley, but they were on horseback, so they immediately caught up with him. 42-year-old Joseph Ramirez is facing charges for evading arrest and tampering with physical evidence. It's not clear if the evidence was drugs or not.
And the winner is
the guy who took a cop's drug-sniffing horse joke way too seriously. You're the Yam Bag of the Day, and we'll move on to Friday's Yam Bag of the Week competition. Keep it here for all the nominees for Prospector's Yam Bag of the Day, weekday mornings on Rock 107. Your podcast so you never miss Prospector's Prime Cuts.